So the global bond sell-off is pressuring stocks right now. You can see that the entire Nasdaq's down 345, Dow's down 129. We're going to dig into this. This is the reason that pretty much your entire stock portfolio is down today. Nvidia is down about 5+%. You can see Micron is down 7% today. It's dropping $72. So it's indicative of a pretty significant hit to the AI sector, tech sector. And what we're seeing with this global bond sell-off pressure impacting stocks. Okay, so if we take a look at another indicator, which is the State Street Technology Select Sector Spider ETF, say all that really quick with ticker XLK, down 2.84% right now. So that's an interesting indicative marker there. So the bond market is doing some interesting things. It's daring the Fed to hike. Okay, but Wall Street, where we're getting some mixed signals. So Wall Street is backing away from a September Fed hike. The bond market's going the other way. So we've got kind of an interesting scenario playing out. So right now, the chance of a hike at the Federal Reserve September 16th meeting, we were expecting about 100% chance here in the orange in late July, roughly to 1/3. Okay, and so that's what's interesting. And so it's actually dropping. So it's creating a scenario where the less likely a Fed hike gets, the higher long-term rates are going to go. The 30-year Treasury yield is in the green. Chance of September hike, you can see, is right there. And so it's interesting to see how this is kind of playing out. Okay, so it does kind of look or feel backwards. Investors are expecting less tightening from the Fed, but longer-term borrowing costs might be expected to ease as well. Instead, they are rising. So we've got kind of some disconcerting different signals here. So look, this puts Federal Reserve Chairman Kevin Warsh back in an increasingly familiar spot, caught between what the central bank is doing and what financial markets appear to want. And this is having an impact, obviously, on your stocks. We mentioned, Micron, Nvidia, this particular indicator, the XLK Spider ETF, the State Street Technology ETF. So it's interesting to see how this is playing out. And I think we're going to continue to see this. Okay. So markets have already flipped the script on Warsh by dramatically loosening financial conditions since its July meeting, even with long-term rates elevated. So Warsh did leave September open. So ultimately, this is coming back to the Fed, right? And we'll see how this kind of continues to play out. People familiar with this thinking, the Chairman Warsh says that he could consider a hike. Inflation came in hot and markets moved towards expecting higher borrowing costs. Instead, the odds of September hike have fallen now, which is interesting. Okay. Long-term rates have not followed. That is the puzzle that we've been kind of thinking about, right? I mean, this is one that I've been kind of looking at for you guys and thinking about. So kind of wanted to make a kind of video to see what we're looking at. So ultimately, the Fed began cutting rates back in 2024, lowered benchmark by 1.75. We know this. The 10-year Treasury yield is roughly 1 percentage point higher, while the 30-year has risen about 1.3. That's the dynamic, okay, behind the bond vigilantes doing the Fed's dirty work. Fed controls a crucial short-term interest rate, but investors ultimately decide what they require to lend money for decades. So it's interesting. So look, what we will see from here, we got to keep an eye on. But I wanted to make you aware of what we're seeing play out. And while you're seeing, looking at kind of what's going on with your stocks, specifically your AI stocks, your tech stocks, I am building an environment here on this channel, for kind of AI related, tech related stocks. So I kind of wanted you to be aware of that so that you could have the information. So if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, please, and hit that like button. So I've got something really cool for you here if you're interested. I have started doing a lot of trading now over on BTCC. So if you're interested to get in here, you can get leverage if you want. Let me show you. I've got a couple of trades I opened yesterday. You can see them right here. I did a long for Tesla and a long for Amazon right there. Did about 3x leverage, just, a couple of $100, put them in there, down a little bit, obviously now because the market is down, but these are long positions with 3x leverage. You can see right there, I've opened a couple of positions. If you're interested in getting into this or you want to take advantage of this, the really cool thing here is that if that link below, if you use it, you can get a 10% bonus on first time deposits. Also a pretty significant giveaway associated to XRP right there. So you're entered and win for that. There's the how to participate information if you want it right there. BTCC is an exchange that's been around for 15 years. You can trade crypto. You can trade obviously stocks, like right there. That's showing you that I have a Tesla and an Amazon trade open. You can see right there. Those are perps, perpetuals. Okay. So just kind of wanted to show you that. Again, significant leverage. If you're interested in it, I do about 2 to 3x, 4x leverage on my stuff. 350 plus coins, as well as stocks, FX, commodities, no KYC and no VPN. So that's what's really cool about it. You got all these kind of cool things working for you right here. So if you're interested, right there. And all you need to do is you come in, you just basically register. It's free to do so. No KYC, no VPN required, any of that kind of stuff. And you can just basically get in and check it out. Okay. So it's really, really great exchange. Also, I am beginning to create an investment community for you guys. And this is going to be all part of that. So if you want to take advantage of this, links are right down there. Go get it, go pick it up. And I will see you later. Have a good one. Thanks for giving me a few minutes. See ya.